Jim. Hey, Vinny. Have a great day at work, Vinny. Stay safe, man. Man, this knife needed some love big time. It was so flat. It had no beveled edge on it. That's funny that you said that. I was just going to ask you if you were going to go save some cats from trees. Well, 16 whole people watching out there. I appreciate y'all popping in. I've only got 4 knives to sharpen this morning. I've got a stylist coming at about 10:30 Central Time to drop off some shears. And they're left-handed salon shears. Oops, sorry about that. Hit the camera. Left-handed salon shears are the least favorite shear for me to sharpen, because I don't do enough of them to feel comfortable. And this knife was super, super dull. We're getting it. I hate grinding this much on it, trying not to get the heat up the blade. No heat on it so far. All right, I think we have a nice edge all the way across the blade now. Y'all see that? Nice beveled edge, 20 degrees all the way down. This is an old Chicago cutlery knife, 10-inch chef. It's not a bad knife. What the heck? I don't know what was going on there. Hope everybody's doing well out there today, wherever you're at. We're Sharpen Right Services located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Gulf Coast of Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing scissors, and just about any kind of knife. Appreciate y'all watching. It does help our little channel grow, and we do get business from this channel. I got a call this morning from a nice lady, and Addison, Texas, that found me on YouTube, is sending me some surgical tools. To sharpen, so it does help our business. This knife was super dull. He said he got them from his grandmother and he wanted them sharp and wanted to be able to use them. These probably 30 or 40-year-old knives. Appreciate y'all hit that thumbs up button to like the video, the live stream. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We're a home base and mobile sharpening business in Galveston County, Texas. Oh, there we go. Tell me where you are watching from today. All right, that looks beautiful. So that's one down. We've got 3 more knives to go. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all commenting. Appreciate y'all hitting thumbs up buttons. Tell me where you're watching from. All right, so here's another one of these knives. I mean, literally, there is no edge on this knife whatsoever. It is terrible. It is dull as all get out. And it doesn't look like they've ever been sharpened. Maybe they have. Maybe it's one of those drag-through sharpeners or something like that was used on it. He said they were pretty old. He said he got them from his grandmother. He was a young guy. Hell, grandmother could be my age. So we're just going to put a nice 20-degree edge on each side. Make them where they'll cut. And we're going to hydrate the handles a little later. I'm not going to do a video on that. But we'll use some mineral oil and some beeswax to hydrate the handles. Keep them from cracking in the future. Take my time with it. We're using a 120 grit to start, and I don't want to heat this blade up. So we just take our time with it. Whoa. appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button. Hope you subscribe to the channel. We're Sharp and Right Services located in League City, Texas. We're a home-based and mobile sharpening service. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing and industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. We also do mail-in sharpening. We get business from our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram. We even have a TikTok and X account that we post on from time to time. We got 4 knives to sharpen. I thought I'd turn the camera on, do a little live stream. All right, we got a new edge on it. So we're just gonna go down from here, grit-wise, until we get to the leather strop. Just refining the edge at this point. That was 1200 grit. Now we're just going to use a little felt belt to get the burr off. I like to use a wire brush and bring the fibers up on the felt belt. And I also like to take a little piece of leather and get the large burrs off first. Tell me where you are watching from out there. Love to hear people from all around the world. So this is the leather strop. You're getting it extra sharp. Hey Donovan, Pensacola, Florida. How much snow did you get last week? Crazy, man, crazy. We got 6 inches of snow here in Galveston County. Oh my God, that's crazy. I saw that on the news. I can't believe that. We've never had snow stay on the ground more than a few hours here in Galveston County, and it was here 48 hours after it started falling. Crazy. Well, I hope we don't have any more of that this year. Makes a big mess. My backyard is still wet and my dogs have torn it up. So we got this, I don't know what a Hampton Forge is, but this is a nasty looking knife. I mean, it's got little dings in the blade. So we gotta fix it. I'm gonna try to put an 18-degree bevel on this one. This one looks like it's got a fairly low edge angle on it. Santoku knives. Well, it's actually fairly warm this morning here. I got the garage door open. It's about 70 something degrees in the shop, which I like. This is going to take some grinding. This is pretty chewed up. So we'll just take our time with it, not heat the blade up. Fix my tracking. This first belt is 120 grit 3M Cubitron, and I don't want to heat the blade up. We're okay. I do have fans blowing here. I have a fan blowing this way every time I step on the pedal, and I got a fan over here blowing across the belts. And the noise you hear in the background is the dust collection system. Can't see it, but there's a collector right here that collects the dust coming off of these belts. It doesn't do a great job, but it keeps the dust from coming up in my face and me breathing it. All right, we're getting there. Getting closer. This knife was pretty chewed up. We're starting to get a burr. I don't know if y'all can see that on the camera or not, but the little burr is popping up along the edge. We're trying to put an 18-degree bevel on each side. I think we got a nice burr across it. I think all the little dings are out of the blade. There, I just had a flash up on my screen that disconnected. Looks like everybody dropped off. Only 13 people. That's funny, Jonathan. You're exactly right. You don't want to breathe all that stuff. So I try to keep the dust out of my face. I'm gonna wear a respirator. If I'm doing the live stream or filming, I'll not wear it. This is only 4 knives, so I'm not too worried about it at this point. So I went from 200 to 600 to 1200. This is 1200 grit 3M Cubitron belt. Go to a felt belt. I use the felt belt to take off the burr. don't know if y'all can see that or not. There's a nice burr across this. I can see it in the light, so I'm gonna see if I can take that burr off with a little piece of leather, and it gets most of it off. The felt flakes it off pretty well. Felt belt will flake off the metal from the burr. Looks real good. Now we're gonna do their strop. Little polishing compound on the belt. This handle's broken. It's loose. That looks pretty good. And I'll clean them up in a little bit with some rubbing alcohol. Put them in sleeves for the client. All right, we got one more knife to do and I'm done. I got somebody coming in about 1:30 to drop off salon shears. So here's an old Cutco knife. And it's hard to see, but this thing is just chewed up. And look, so I'm rubbing my finger all the way across the blade, and it's not slicing it. That's how dull this knife is. Cutco chef knife should be 20 degrees per side. So that's what we set our angle at. Now this is going to take some grinding to get a nice edge on it, that's for sure. But we'll just take our time. Watching, I hope y'all hit the thumbs up button. Hope you subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in grow. We're Sharpen Right Services, located in League City, Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clippers. People watching on YouTube and they mail us things to sharpen. I got a call this morning from a veterinary clinic that wanted some surgical shears sharpened. They're going to send me. I'll sharpen them and turn them around and mail them back to them. Make sure we're not heating this blade up. Nope. Okay. Some work. This knife needed some love for sure. But that's the beauty of having a knife sharpening business. Everybody has a knife that needs sharpening. All right, we're about there. We're about where we need to be on a nice fresh edge. I got a nice burr. Most of the nicks are out. Maybe one or two more nicks in there. I know it's hard for y'all to see on the camera, but I have a nice burr popping up. Let's move some light over here. I got the lights all turned around. All right, we got a nice edge on it. So now we're going to go down from there. Now it's all about just refining the edge. This is a 200 grit 3M Trizac belt. Fantastic for knife sharpening. So that was a 200, now we're at a 600 grit. Now we go to a 1200 grit. Now we take our felt belt. It's going to get off the burr. Also like to take a little piece of leather, run it along the blade to get the burr off of it, the large burr. Now I'm getting off the rest of the burr. The fibers on the felt belt will grab the little pieces of metal. That looks real good. And now we're going to use our leather strop. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we even have an X account that we post on from time to time. Of course, our website is sharpenright.com. All right, this knife is sharp, ready to go, and I'll clean it up here in a minute. So that was the last one. That was the last knife I had in this batch. So we're 31 minutes into sharpening on this video. I sharpened 4 knives in 30 minutes, and I'm going to charge the client $40 for those 4 knives. So that's our little business down here in Texas. It's a great little business for somebody who's retired or just wants to make a little extra income on the weekends. So I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. Hope y'all have a great day. Cheers, folks. Take care.